everybody, Kono Pro. So I'm coming back at you with this bifold doors. We just did the install on them, so I got the approval from the owner to go ahead and put this molding on here. And this molding is going to basically cover that track and go around the edges to cover these gaps. These gaps are a little uneven because the walls aren't even. So you can put this cool cove basing. See how it has like a little bit of cove to it? That's going to pop up just like that. Let's see, how does that look? Pretty good. So what I did is I measured from inside to inside, and that's going to be my outside cut, and then I'm going to cut it at a 45 degree towards my inside. It's called the inside. When it's an inside 45 degree cut, means that you're cutting it towards the inside of your wood. If you're cutting your 45 degree outside towards the outside of your wood, then that would be an outside cut. An inside cut means that it'll do this, and then it'll be for an inside corner. You see that? An outside cut would be for an outside corner. All right, so I measured from outside to outside, pulled my 45 degree inside to inside cuts, put that up there, verifying that this will open still. If that touches there, then you just have to unscrew that screw a little bit, the adjustment screw on the bottom, and that'll lower that bifold, okay? So, since we're good there, what I'll do next is make sure I got nails in there. I'll take this template, right? I'm gonna stick this up here like this. I'm gonna bring it out flush with this casing here. Jam material, I mean, not casing. And then I'm gonna verify with this little template that my seam is gonna look good. Yeah, I'm liking that right there. So then I go and put a tack right here flush, because I know we're good. And I'll bring that over here, make sure that's flush, tack that, flush, tack that, bam. See how that was done? Okay, make sure this opens, bam. You see how that opens clean like that? Everything's good. Now we're gonna do the side pieces, but you see how that covered the track up there? Standing back there, you don't see that funky track anymore, right? Okay, and after everything's said and done, you can still make some final adjustments to make sure everything looks cosmetically good. But once you have those two side pieces on, it's gonna start looking great. We're gonna get two brush nickel handles here. It's gonna be killer. All right, let's do this side here. It's gonna go to the floor and to the top. So I'm gonna measure it at 80 and an eighth. Okay, double check. Ooh, just did a circle. Just 80 and an eighth on that side. Let's see what this side is. Yeah, the same thing. 80 and an eighth. So we're gonna need 80 and an eighth inside right there. Okay. So then I'll take this, like that, cut my inside first. Right? That's gonna be my inside. Then I'm gonna hook it from here. See how I cut my 45 first though? You know what? It's actually easier if you do it this way, not hook it. You can go all the way down like this until you see your measurement, 80 and an eighth, and then you lock your tape. See that? 80 and an eighth on my high point, locked my tape, go down here, I'm gonna mark this square. I'm gonna take that, make sure your saw is always clear, make sure your hand isn't anywhere around here when you're cutting. Cut that. Now I'm going to need the other side at 80 and an eighth as well, but I only have these small pieces. So how am I going to get 80 and an eighth out of that? Well, I'm going to have to splice it together. Okay. So first things first, it's going to be on this side. So we're going to need an inside cut over here. So then I'll take this, I'll go like this. All right. Put on my 45. Watch your cord. Boom. See, I got my side 45, right? See, I can butt it to there. And then, right here, I have an inside 45. I'm going to cut that. So it's an inside 45 seam there. So cut it towards the inside like this. The 45. See, now that's going to go there like that. Then what I'll do is I'll take this piece and I'm going to cut it to 45 degree, going that way, right? Let's do it like this. Switch it, go like that. See that? See how we did that? Make sure that's all lined up. That's gonna be good right there. I'm liking that. Let's go right down here and mark this. There's my cut. That's how we do it. Now we have two sides, right? And 89 1/8. Make sure everything's good, lined up. It's good. All right, this is my right side, so I'll keep that on the right in my right hand. It's my left side, I'll keep that in my left hand. Make sure my top seam looks clean. It's good. Awesome. Bam. Making sure that's all flush. And it's always good to you make sure this seam is good, really good. Okay, when you're doing finished carpentry like that, you want to make sure those seams are awesome. So you lock that together first, then you nail it there. Great, and then you continue down. It is around a movable thing, so you want to make sure you put a pretty good amount of nails into it, so if it does get banged or dinged, it won't get hurt. See how that looks there? Covered that whole lip. All right, let's pop this side in. That's how we do it. Oh no, pro. Okay, see that there? Sure that lip is good. That seam looks good. Bam. Bam. Boom. Bada bing. Alright. And that's how we do it. See that? Like I said, put a couple extras in there for good measure. One or two more on the top. See that? See how we did that, everybody? See how that molding, it covers that gap now, right? What gap? And that reveal looks pretty even. What gap? Nice. You can't see the chop track anymore. You can open up the doors just fine. Everything opens up at a 90. Okay? Everything looks really good. Make sure we're tight down here. It's pretty good right there. Is everybody Kono Pro. That's how we do it. We get that molding in to cover that track in the sides, cover the gaps. That's how we do it. Beautiful. Now we paint that. Caulk in these, caulk in all these seams right here with some latex caulking. Fill these holes in with some wood putty. Add a little primer. And then give that, paint job with some nice semi-gloss, and there it is. You can't even go one step further and take a little piece of quarter round and put some molding right along this edge too. but we don't need to do that. Everything looks beautiful like this, and we appreciate your views, and please subscribe to Kono Pro. All right, everybody. Thanks.